Virgo, welcome to your just-in-time intuitive tarot reading. If you're watching this, Virgo, trust that there is a message here for you. If you're a regular calling back in for another reading, welcome back, Virgo. Great to have you here. And if you're a newbie, welcome. My name is Bronya. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Yeah, looking forward to sharing this message with you. If you do enjoy it, please do like, share, comment. Most importantly, hit subscribe, Virgo. It really does keep the readings coming, channel growing, helps me connect with your energy as well. Why not drop me a comment? Let me know where you're tuning in from. You know I love to hear. All right, we're starting off with a couple of oracle cards. I have number 3, Comfort, and number 25, Learning, which adds to 5, which is a change point, a decision point, an expansion point here. Look, maybe with Comfort, maybe we need to step beyond the comfort zone. Maybe you are seeking more comfort in your life, like more financial abundance, more love. We've been told that maybe there is some learning that is associated with this. Some of you might be, going back to learning so that you can provide a better life for yourself. Some of you might be learning that, growth really does happen outside of the comfort zone here. I don't know. We'll see where this goes, but I sort of feel that sometimes the message that's coming through is sometimes we have to give up comfort to actually gain it or regain it in a more profound way, all right? Because the universe always wants us to experience both sides of the coin, and maybe the very thing that we're wanting we have to give up in order to get it. Okay, I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down there. All right, let's go. I'll draw you a Moonology card, and then we'll go to the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot. I'm going to link that beautiful deck down below. I'll also link you to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing with me. You'll also find my social links to Instagram and TikTok, as I am very interactive on those. All right, a win-win outcome is forecast. This is just getting better here. Full moon in Libra. Now, I'm reading this in the wake of, we had Lionsgate on Friday. We had the Aquarius full moon in the weekend. Now, we've been told that something is rebalancing here. And we've got the Libra energy. That's justice, commitments, contracts, positive outcomes here that are mutually beneficial. Libra is about balance, it's about truth, it's about clarity for the future. So, yeah, and we see someone here who's kind of like looking up to the divine. Maybe there is some insight coming in, whether it's, intuitive or an answer. Let's see what we get from the tarot. Okay, we've got the 8 of Pentacles front and center. Could be to do around work, career, or education, finance. The 8 of Pentacles can be where we're investing time and energy as well. Maybe there is a win-win outcome for something that you've been working really hard towards, or, really trying to carve out your path here. Let's keep going. Oh, 2 of Pentacles. So all the Pentacles coming in. And the 2 of Pentacles can be a decision point, or being in limbo because we're either waiting for an outcome, an answer, or needing to make a decision. Hence the win-win outcome. It feels like there is a result coming in that brings balance, that brings stability, that brings security here. So you could be in emotional limbo right now while you, wait for that outcome. Oh, the Chariot. Wow. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Cancer energy. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This could be something that you started really working towards or thinking about in July with that energy. But this is a victory card. It's a victory, in the determined effort to bring about expansion and change in your life. And the Chariot often talks about leaving behind a sense of home, the known, or the comfort to really go on your quest to success. That could look like, well, I might need to move away from the place that my family are in because there's more opportunities, out there. It could be, well, look, I need to, move away from the known, this kind of job that's ticking over, and go back to study in order to expand. It could be, well, I've always dreamed of having my own business, but I'll have to give up partial security or stability and comfort in order to take that journey. So you get the gist. But we've been told that there is some kind of win-win outcome Some kind of win-win win-win outcome, like a big old Ace of Swords piercing through the sky. This is victory. This is very much clarity. And aces are new beginnings. Now, this could be an epiphany, an idea around that business, or, it's time to take action, or the idea comes in. Maybe the idea around timing or act now. I think that there is that kind of urgency here, or that message that comes in for you. Wow, the universe. Okay, this is huge. This is the last major arcana. And it comes in after Judgment. So again, that leads me to think that you're making some kind of big decision or judgment call. Now with Judgment, because we're speaking to that, it's not here, but I'm feeling it. We are being encouraged to expand out of the holding pattern, or what's keeping us playing smaller than what we are. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that it feels bad or that it's negative in any way. It can often be quite comfortable. But from within that place, you can't achieve the future vision that you have for your life, because it's bigger than that. And maybe that's what you've been learning. Maybe you've been trying to make it happen from within that infrastructure and it's not. Ace of Swords enters the breakthrough, the clarity around that. And then there's kind of this urgency of getting on that wild horse and going, well, okay, time's a wasting. I've got to move forward. I've got to make a decision. I've got to seek something new. That's the win-win outcome forecast. And the universe, the world, is when we step into that new cycle that brings major expansion and positive change. So it's like an awakening, a divine awakening to the next step. Ace of Wands. All right, let's make the spread. 2 aces and the Magician, the Alchemist, number 1 in the major arcana. We actually have 1, 1 here, like 11. Might be seeing 11, 11, 1, 1, 1. The Alchemist, the Magician, is the one that initiates. So I feel like you need to be the initiator, to make the first move here. Sometimes when we make the first move, the universe knows that we're ready and rolls out that red carpet or shows us the next step. Maybe that's the mutually beneficial partnership here between you and the universe. The Alchemist is someone who is unlocking potential, is turning base metal to gold. You have the right elements, Virgo. You have everything within you. You just haven't threaded it together in maybe not the right or wrong way, but like the way that do you know what I'm saying? It's like a cipher or a combination lock. We can spin the numbers, but it's not until they're the right numbers in the right position that it pops open. That's what I'm seeing here. So you find the combination and something is going to be unlocked. The Ace of Wands is the growth. It's that there's something here with real potential to expand your life. So I think that initially the learning is that it is time. It is time to leave the comfort zone. This is almost a very similar message than what I was getting for Sagittarius, by the way. And you might already be on that process. You might be waiting for an answer or an outcome, and if so, I think it's coming for you. But for others of you, you're at the stage before that, and maybe you haven't actually identified yet that where you are right now can't take you to that. Like whether it's a work career situation or whether it's a relationship, I'm feeling like it's more careersy and sort of life position. You're being asked to take that wand and use it to find that combination code to unlock the potential, because there is a win-win outcome forecast here and a new chapter, a profound new chapter that wants to open up. Virgo, you'll know what this is about for you. I'm going to leave it here. If you'd like to follow up with a personal reading or healing, you can. I will link you to my website down below. I will also pop the socials down there, Instagram and TikTok, if you'd like to follow along with different daily content. And I'm just wishing you all the love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.